Hey, everybody. My name is Nik Schatz, and I'm the executive pastor at Hershey Free Church. So last year, we told you that our elder board and staff team had gone through a vision casting process to discern next steps for us as a local church. And we ended this process agreeing that one of our biggest strengths is how intergenerational we are. And we want to leverage that by becoming a formative church for young adults. That way, all of us, the youngest and the oldest, can partner together in God's mission. Now, in order for us to get closer to that vision, we came up with 4 initiatives: clarifying our discipleship pathway, developing leaders, engaging young adults, and upgrading our digital platform. I can't go into much detail in this short video, but let me share some updates on what we've been working on in recent months. So, first, our discipleship pathway, which is a fancy way of describing the way that we help people grow as disciples of Jesus. We are already welcoming new people to the church and introducing them to the gospel. And we also work pretty hard at plugging people into groups. But there's another step in between there that we want to work on, some sort of teaching environment. So that's something that we'll be working at developing later this year. So second, let's talk about our leadership development. Now, if you're a leader at our church, you've probably heard the term leadership pipeline. There's a step that we want to take in developing younger leaders specifically. So we are currently working on a cohort that young adults can enter for 1 year where they can grow together in spiritual rhythms and leadership skills. Okay, the third initiative is engaging young adults. Now, we aim to keep young adults and young families at the forefront of our minds when we make programmatic changes or strategic decisions. So with that in mind, we want to do better at fostering intergenerational environments and perhaps even make facility changes that appeal to younger adults and to their kids. Okay, the fourth initiative, this involves our digital platform. So that means our website, online services, our communication, telling stories, all that kind of stuff. Now, the ironic thing is the year 2020 forced us to move quicker than expected on these things. So we wanted to start online services, and now they're up. And now we want to make them better. We wanted to shoot more videos and tell more stories so that you could be informed about the great things happening at our church body. And we've started doing more of that too. So we'll talk more about these 4 initiatives later in the year. But there is one thing that you can do to partner with the church in the meantime, okay? Allow yourself to be excited about the future of our church. So many of us, myself included, have a defense mechanism deep within us that is skeptical of change. So if we beef up online services, does that mean people will stop attending worship? Or maybe it's, if I'm not a young adult, does that mean my church doesn't need me anymore? Or maybe it's, if we develop leaders, does that mean there's no place for me anymore? Now, listen, we all know none of those things are true. So just allow yourself to be excited about the future of our church and engage this with us. Hey, thank you for watching. I can honestly say with the Apostle Paul in Ephesians 1 that I do not cease to give thanks for you all when I remember you in my prayers. I pray that the God of our Lord Jesus Christ will give you spiritual wisdom and revelation in your growing knowledge of him.